There. This is Mr. Corcoran, week 28 project overview. So for writing this week, in addition to the prompts that you see there, everybody, we're also doing the honeycomb spelling, which will be assessed on our Friday spelling quiz. Front side looks like that. Back side looks like that. They received this today, parents, and we went over it, and we'll review again tomorrow. It is not the spelling test that I used to take when I was a kid, or even that I used to give when I was younger. I redesigned it with the idea of making it more useful. So hopefully it does that. So spelling, that's spelling and writing. Reading, we started comparing the main characters in both Sylvia and Aki. So Sylvia and Aki in the same book. And then here, these two characters are in different books. Aki is in Sylvia and Aki, and Yuki is from Journey to Topaz. And the students came up with a lot of similarities and differences. And so we're going to continue doing that. And next is math. I wanted to scroll down real quick for the kid that's me and student that's me class. When you have time, you can continue to push the games you like, the TV shows you like, the food you like. What do you like in math? Tell us about recess and tell us about Kinder Buddies. So those are going to be ongoing projects. So back to math. The first day of Frax was a giant success. Students were not just engaged, but productive. Four students leveled out of what they could do today. So tomorrow there will be a new activity. So what are they going to do in the meantime? Here's what they do. The California content standards for fourth grade, these are all the things there's so many things to do. But see the yellow? A lot of those yellow with stars, that means things that we've done already. So what were the things that are missing? Some continued fraction work. And already 18 students mastered fractions using models, which fractions with models. Is this 12? 8. So 8 students mastered benchmark fractions. Benchmark fractions are tricky in that there's no visuals. But class, what I'd like you to think about is, if you ever see anything like this, 6/5 means there's 5/5, and then there's another 1/5. So when you're thinking visually about these fractions, it's a crooked number line. What you see is this would be 0. This is 1/2. And this over here is 2 halves or 1 whole. So if you have 6/5, that would be way over here, right? Because 6/5 is 1.5. So any of these questions where they give you a number that's greater than 1, the benchmark is 1. Let's do another one. Oh, look at here. 5/4. Bigger than 1, the benchmark is 1. Submit. Oh, for goodness sake. All they're giving me are fractions that are bigger than 1. Can you mix it up? Here we go. No! Another fraction bigger than 1. All right, so I'm not the only one seeing this, right? Eventually, it's going to give you a fraction that doesn't have a number bigger than 1, and the answer will be that. Moving on. Comparing fractions using benchmarks is, I think what happens, only one of you mastered this. That is these. This one. Okay, so this one is tricky because there's a hidden pull-down menu. So you have to click in there. 3/2 is bigger than 1 because 2/2 is 1. 3/5 is less than 1 because 5/5 is 1. So now compare these fractions. is 3 over 2 bigger or smaller than 3 out of 5? Well, 3 out of 2 is bigger than 2 out of 2. So that's bigger than 3 out of 5. There's another one here. 4 out of 4 is 1, and half is half of 1. 1/5 is smaller than 1/2. So 4 out of 4, or 1 out of 5. 4 out of 4 is bigger because it's 1. Okay. And then is this 20? So this is the most difficult of the 4, unsurprisingly. One person has already mastered it. Good job, that kid. And it is these. So it fills in the blank. If 2 out of 4, which is half, 1 out of 5 is not half, 2 out of 5 is not half, but both this, that, and this, and this, and this. I mean, you could do a lot here, class. Anything that's bigger than half is bigger. So let's do 3/5. Good. Again, 5/10 is half. 3/6 is half, so don't do that. You could do 4, 5, 6. I wonder if it'll let me do 7/6. That's bigger than 1. Was I too silly? Oh, it has to be less than 1. I was too silly. See, mistakes are the best teacher. Well, I don't learn from it. Okay, so it can't be, I wonder if it could be 10 over 10. I don't think it'll let me do it. So I'm not going to mess around anymore. I got my one mess around question already. 4/8 is half. 9/10 is more than that. 5/10 is half. Well, what's smaller than a half? 2/5. Okay, so that's O20. So that's the big stuff, everybody. If you wish to do, right here, you could go to Khan Academy if you want some extra math challenges. There are some for fractions. Class, if you want to go for fractions, if you want to continue in the section of O's, not division. Yeah, class, if you just want to keep going with the fractions, what are we on? That was O20. So if you want to do O21, etc., that's fine. I think that's everything. Okay. I have more info on field trips that I have to get on. So I'm going to do some field trip work, send that information out to you all, or send it to the district first. Get that out to you. Okay. Nice sunny day. Rain coming tomorrow. Aloha for now. Au revoir.